again?
So, last week was the week of me crashing constantly, so hopefully this will not be the week of you crashing constantly.
All a matter of how much the graphics card overheats. Although right now it's holding at 62, so...
It's, not great, but okay.
That's normal for this card. That's actually normal for this model card.
Ooh.
That's its idle temp.
My card, I get concerned if it goes over about 50.
My card's idle temp is 62. Its max temp is like 95. So it can hold the heat. It's just it was hitting higher than 95.
Mm-hmm. All right. So where last we left off last week, we had a bit of a early ending because I couldn't stay connected. But you made your way up to the 3rd floor of the mansion.
And we had a bit of a rest.
The miniature mansion. And you defeated a suit of armor that held within it a weird.
Yeah.
After the battle, Zedric, a bit confused and shocked by what had been going on, wandered his way back downstairs, leaving the rest of you on the 3rd floor.
I mean, he was already downstairs because he fell down them earlier.
Oh yeah, he fell down. Yeah, that's why he was shocked and confused. Yeah, he has a bad history with stairs.
Stairs are his true mortal enemy.
Yeah. It's concerning a bit, actually, that someone as intelligent, supposedly, as he cannot manage stairs.
Everybody has their fault when they get to a certain point, isn't that what they say?
Even the guy with the bum leg can manage stairs.
Yeah, I don't like it when people stares myself.
That was awful.
That was wow.
Yeah, sorry.
Did you hurt yourself while you were reaching for that one?
Yeah, I did. A little bit. Broke half my brain.
That was a bit pushing it, to be honest. Don't get me wrong, you have some good ones now and then, but that was just horrific.
It wasn't even grammatically correct.
No, it was just a pain. My little pinky is hurting.
All right.
So, you guys are on the landing of the 3rd floor with a smashed up suit of armor and a number of doors.
We choose door number 2.
Which door would that be? You have a door to the east, you have a door to the south, and then to the west you have a single door which you already know leads to a bathroom of some sort, and you have a double door that leads into a room that, by looking through the keyhole, you have seen a leather chair and a tiger skin rug.
We also know that the door to the east is locked.
Yes, it is.
Well, at least properly closed, because I was just trying to poke it with a stick to see if it opened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
what do you do?
Is it started to glow and change colors, right? Didn't it?
It did, yes.
And that was the door to the far right.
When things were, that was the door to the
to the east.
The door heading east, yes.
Yep. And because it's still shut.
Yes, it is still shut. Yeah.
I'm not sure I want to tinker too much with that door. Although it's probably a place we need to go.
Well, there's my vote.
Where?
You didn't. I labeled the doors 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I rolled the d6.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, we haven't tried the south door there yet too much, so...
The south door was the bathroom.
No, the bathroom was on the... Yeah, I mean, the southeast door, if you want.
If you hold the Alt key, it doesn't snap.
I was trying that, and it still was, which is what was confusing me. There. Okay. I'm waiting to hear what you guys are doing. Currently, you're standing on a landing.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm sitting there just looking at them with a blank face.
I'm just slowly healing.
Yeah, so, alright.
If you're gonna pick a door, you might as well, flip a coin at this point.
Yeah, well, there are two doors that are obvious, sort of interesting choices. It's the one to the east and the one to the west.
You want me to try and figure? You want me to tell you what it is?
No, I'm just saying that.
Okay.
Well, the door over here is. It did seem like it had some sort of similar apparatus, I assume.
I do want to point something out. When we were digging around to the door with the door to the east, it was having some really strange effects. Like, it burned out Madman's ball.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It also dispelled a spectral hand.
Yeah.
It also electrocuted someone.
So, let's give that door a rest for a while, and
I mean, if you want me to, I could still tell you what's actually going on there.
you know what's going on. What do you mean?
Well, you see, I'm gonna roll a card now, Casey.
Mm-hmm.
I hate this fucking system. I was trying to be like smooth about it and roll etc. while I was moving along, and along comes roll 20. Lo and behold, you're never gonna get to do anything smooth. Fucking hell! There you go.
Sounded like you said blow and behold.
I got advantage on this as well.
You have advantage?
Don't I? Is it? Oh no, it's not a cursed item, is it?
Nope.
Then I don't. Sorry. Not that I'm aware of anyhow.
You think you've come across something like this before?
So, and it is.
It puts you in mind of something that you've encountered before that was referred to as a chaos lock.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go and say. So it's likely just a chaos lock.
Ray,
Well,
what's Chaos Lock?
Basics. You try to open it.
A chaos bolt is something that generates various different magical effects. A chaos lock has various different traps that trigger every time you attempt to open the door.
I'm gonna repeat what Casey said.
Yeah. So how does one go about removing one of those chaos locks then?
Anybody got the spell knock?
No.
No.
Then blunt force. I mean, how does one normally open a lock?
Well, you're the most blunt forcey one of us, so.
One of us.
My skill is being hit.
Did
not
you just
hitting.
volunteer? Is that?
So, just because I'm built of sturdy stuff doesn't change the fact that I ain't doing that willingly.
Dovin is just looking at Velen. He's got his hands up like this, looks at the door. No, I think you'd make an effective battering ram.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah,
Just need
good
to
luck.
get you a helmet.
I have an idea. When you mentioned battering ram, the bathtub that was in there, was it bolted to the floor or anything?
You've not actually been in the room. You've looked through the door and seen the room, but you've not actually been in to see that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, but this door didn't seem like it had any traps or anything. If I
Nothing that
recall.
you detected, no.
No. So I'm just going to open the door.
Which one, the bathroom or the other one?
The one to the bathroom.
Okay, you open the door.
Oh, watch out for that.
Hold on, the map is not responding to my
Watch out
opening
for
the
the
door.
what?
Watch out
There
for
you
that
go.
tree! Smack.
That's what I'm aiming to say to him, yeah.
Yeah, but my name is not George, and we're not in the jungle, so.
Wow. I'll have you know.
Okay, well, it's a bathroom, as I said. I'll have a closer look at the bathtub.
I'm just waiting on him to get smacked.
Roll me inspection.
Investigation, you mean?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Why did you not understand that? Well, that's what I meant.
I just you cut out a little bit, but I heard in an action, so I wasn't sure if you were. Yeah, let's see, where's my sheet?
Oh, shit, I closed it.
Trying to pull up the character sheet for Rakdos instead.
No.
Let's see.
Ooh. Okay. The tub in the room appears to be made of brass. Something that does actually catch your attention is looking at it. The tub is bigger than what would fit through the door.
It's another mimic.
There's also a brass basin and a stove and a set of brass buckets. Looks like
That
it's
would be-
used to basically heat up water and put into the tub.
It
Okay,
would be
I'm gonna.
really fucking weird if it was another mimic.
I'm going to look at the tub and just say, if you are a mimic, you got the worst job, didn't you?
We haven't met the chamber pot yet.
Yeah, that's true.
That could be a bag of devouring.
The tub doesn't respond.
The tub does not respond.
That is good. Then
The sink, on the other hand.
I always loved that meme. You know, we walked into the bar, we told a joke, the bartender laughed, we laughed, the table laughed, we killed the table.
It's all fun.
Yeah. Would it be possible if you sort of flip the tub on the other over to the side to pull it out of the door, maybe?
No, that's what I'm saying is looking at it, you cannot figure out any dimension that it would fit through the door. Or nevertheless around the corner.
Okay. Well, that sucks. So the battering plan is out the the battering ram plan. I mean, is out the window.
You want to
Man,
throw a
what
battering
were-
ram out the window?
Is there a window?
Not in the bathroom, no.
No. And what were these other two things again?
Again, a sink and a what looks like a stove for heating water.
How big is the stove? Is it sturdy?
The stove is fairly sturdy black iron.
There we go.
It's also piped in.
Well, of course, we may not need a battering ram at all, though. I can't recall if I ever actually checked the number 3 and 4 door. I think I started the east one and we took it from there. Alright, well, I'm going to go over to the door again, the southeast door, and see if there's any. Try to look through it.
Go for it.
Oh, this is gonna end well. I'm just, Casey, if you haven't figured, I'm just sitting in the background.
Okay.
And do his thing.
You have a look through the keyhole of that door, and inside it looks like a storage room.
You don't sound too sure on that, Casey.
Well, it's hard to tell what a room is for by looking through the keyhole sometimes.
And
But you can see some shelves. You can see some things stacked up on a table. It looks storage roomy.
and is it locked?
It does not appear to be.
Okay. I'm going to, like I did with the other door, just take my hand closer and closer to it and just be very prepared to just pull my finger back instantly after I touch it. In case
Okay.
something.
It's gonna burn you.
In case it starts humming or something.
Oh, you're so screwed.
Well, aren't you the optimist?
I am.
Are
At
you
least
actually
one of us
going
is
to
doing
open
something.
the door or just touch the handle?
I just want to touch the handle first.
Okay. You touch the handle. You kind of jump back. Nothing happens.
All right. Well, then I'm going to open the door.
I'm gonna sit there like.
You open the door. Give
Yep.
me a dexterity save.
Here we go.
17. Very good. That was the wrong button. You open the door, and you immediately hear something,
Mm-hmm.
and you kind of jump back. And as you jump back, you see 5 brooms coming out of the room
And now we're Fantasia.
under their own power, and literally start sweeping floors and such. And following
Okay.
after the brooms, you see dusters and you see mops and buckets coming out of this room and making their way around the house and cleaning.
Okay. They don't go start singing like "Be our guest." Be...
No, they do not sing.
I mean, neither did the mops in Fantasia.
No, they didn't.
Well,
They
if
were
it was
completely the wrong movie.
if it was Beauty and the Beast, then it could have been.
Yeah, no,
All right.
wrong movie.
So
Think less Beauty and the Beast, more Fantasia.
I don't actually remember that much about Fantasia. Anyway,
That was where we get the whole Mickey and the blue hat thing with
oh, yeah.
that particular one. I think was Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Yes,
Like
it
that's where
was.
we get it from.
Okay, I'm going to go into the room, just check what's there. After the brooms and stuff have passed.
Okay. Give me an investigation roll. Okay. Yeah, you start looking around. You investigate the room. It appears now to be a predominantly empty cleaning closet.
Yep.
AK
There. It's
Casey, should I just assume I'm back up to full hit points at this point?
Yeah, by this point, yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I want to just tap the wall there in the corner. And does it seem really solid? What's the wall made of?
Which wall are you checking?
On the just inside the door in the corner on the to my left side.
Yeah, it seems fairly solid.
Yes. Well, if
You find the Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Yep.
If we want to get in that room and we can't go through the door, then maybe we can make our own door. Go through the wall. So, Velen, why don't you start doing that, and I'll have a look at this other door.
I'm looking at him like a question mark. Like, really? Just
Well-
because I have more muscles than you have brain doesn't change the fact that I can't knock through a wall just because you want to.
While they're talking about this, Dovin's sitting there going, you know, this house is weird enough where this might work.
Yeah.
And he walks up to door 1-2 and knocks.
All right.
Oh shit.
Go away.
Dovin turns to the others. Hey! Progress.
Who's there?
Dovin yells in, is there any chance you'd be willing to talk to us? Something has happened to the resident of this home.
Go away.
I get the feeling this might actually not be someone talking to us at all, but rather a
pre-recorded message.
yeah, something like that.
Still more progress than we had.
Well,
And if we don't go away,
Then you're gonna get really bored sitting out there.
okay, good. You're not a pre-recorded message.
Who says I'm not?
God damn it! I hate Isn't. Are you a pre-recorded message?
Are you?
No.
Good.
how can you tell?
That's not an answer. I hate the isn't so much.
Let's ponder the philosophical implications of
not.
possibly be a pre-recorded message.
Hey, you. Could you open the door for me?
No.
But
We'll
can
go
you?
away if you open the door. Deception.
Oh, that's gone so well in the past.
Yeah, well, I rolled an 18, so 16.
You rolled an 18 and got a 16. Oh, wow.
I have a
That's-
6 in
that's
charisma.
talent right there. Go away.
Make me.
No.
Well, I won't go away until you...
The resident of this house is dead. Not.
Wonderful things to explain to people when you're playing D&D.
Not you. The other resident.
The resident of the other house.
You know. The house in the fantasy world. Whatever.
Stop
I
asking
yell-
questions.
I yell into the door. The resident of this house is dead. If you're like the
So?
mimics downstairs, I'm trying to help them. I will be willing to help you, but
You want
we
to
need
help?
to find. I want to help as many people as possible.
You really want to help me?
If the next response is go away, that doesn't help anyone.
That would help me.
All right. While they're talking to the door, I'm just
Yeah,
going
nope, that didn't work.
to go over to the other door
So I'm
here.
still just getting go aways.
No, actually, after you try to persuade him, he does say, "Would you care to answer a riddle?"
Sure.
What is the opposite of "come closer"?
Yeah, I think we got that point already, buddy.
Okay, he's starting to piss me off. I'm gonna knock down the door.
I can't believe it's taken this long for him to start to piss you off.
Yeah, I'm playing for the first time in many characters. I got a bit more patient one.
Dovin's actually incredibly
So-
patient. This is just like, okay.
I'm gonna smash down that door. I've had it. Wow, I roll bad.
Dovin sees Velen going for the door, and he's just like, I'm just gonna go away.
I'm gonna kick it in, basically.
Okay. I love chaos locks.
I bet you do.
Malgar and Dovin,
Mhm.
the two of you see Velen running towards the door to kick it in. And then the two of you see Velen go through the door.
Whoa, I'll continue in.
Okay. Well, that went.
I don't think he's on
Velen?
the other side of that door.
Give me a dexterity save.
No,
I guess we'll find out.
I won't give you a dexterity save because I don't have. Okay, fine. I got advantage at least because of my shield, but that's well as I'm gonna do.
That's
So,
not-
17.
It's not bad either way.
I got +0. I
You-
literally.
You feel your foot connect with a door.
Mm.
You feel the door smash apart. And you go stumbling through it as you catch your balance.
Okay.
And stop yourself just short of a big pile of stuff that's been piled up in front of the door.
Okay.
Is he on the first floor?
I'm gonna look around and it's like, that went better than I expected.
And you look around and you realize you're on the first floor.
First floor,
in that
yeah.
first room, yeah.
Yeah.
God
You
gonna-
just kicked
damn
your way
it.
out. You just kicked your way out of the coats closet.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh. Well,
But now that you're down there, give me a perception roll.
I will do. I got advantage. Uh-huh. Overpowered shield. Total of 11.
11. You notice, whereas you had seen Zedric coming down this way earlier, you don't notice any Zedric, but you do see on the stairway the last wisps of what look like red smoke evaporate.
You really did have him vanish in a puff of red smoke.
I go like, I'm not even gonna roll Arcana. I gotta be like, no. I'm gonna walk upstairs.
You walk back upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And we hear him coming up the stairs.
Yeah,
again?
you then
Yeah.
start hearing boot prints coming up the stairs.
And I'm as metal clad as you can make it with negative dexterity. I'm not gonna be quiet. We all know that.
I'm
I mean,
going.
I'm standing on the stairs, so I just kind of look down.
I'm going to point an arrow down the stairs in case it's a armor suit coming.
And you see a very annoyed-looking Velen walking up the
I
stairs.
get that thing out of my face.
It's not in
I
your
knew
face.
you weren't on the side of that door.
I almost
The
had it.
door, by the way, is fully intact.
I'm gonna look at them. I'm gonna look at the door. I almost had it. Try to.
I'm very sure it shunted you down before you even got close.
Okay. Before he starts doing it again, I want to just get my rope and create a noose at the end of it and try and just catch it on the door handle.
Use it.
Okay.
Because I have no
hook,
way to guarantee that I can get it back. Damn it!
You
Uh,
hook a noose of rope on the door handle.
Yep. And all right, if we pull really hard, all of us, we might be able to break it.
Dove in
Break the
size.
Break the handle at least, maybe. What?
And I'm going to ritual cast Identify on the door, just so I can get like information about the cast locks to see if I should even be doing what I'm about to do.
Okay. Are you
I'm
pulling on the door while he's casting that?
Please don't.
Yeah.
Well,
So do I actually see the lock, Casey?
I mean, you see the door and the door handle. The lock's within that mechanism somewhere.
Yeah. So I'm gonna shove my sword through that door handle.
through the door handle.
I mean, this is all happening in the 10 minutes before I have actually finished.
Yeah, this is
casting
while
the
you're
ritual, So
while you're casting the ritual with your hand on the door. He walks up to shove a sword through it.
I'm gonna go like, and I'm gonna use magic weapon, so I have a +2 weapon. I'm gonna throw it through.
Okay. Roll me an attack.
I'm going to take my rope off the handle again if he's
I
attacking
was
it.
literally about to use Dispel Magic. I wanted to see the level.
I'm refusing to use dispel magic. This thing is going down. So of course it's a +2 instead of a +1, so it's a 13.
Okay.
I hate you.
You stab the sword through the lock,
And you know the whole bending like.
and you watch as the lock opens like a mouth around the sword.
No. Hell no. I can tell you right now,
I-
if it's
And
eating
then
my sword, I'm going
give
in
me
off.
a dexterity save
I'm
versus
going.
its dexterity.
Can I roll athletics instead or anything else?
No, because this isn't being athletic. This is just being quick enough to react.
Anything. I'm the slowest in the world. I'm not
And then
losing.
don't go sticking your
life.
sword places.
See, don't finish that sentence. We need to keep this YouTube friendly.
It's only rolled a 12.
So I don't get advantage because of fuck.
Only had to beat a 12.
I got +0 though. No,
Yeah.
I got +4. I got charisma bonus to this
Why do you have your charisma bonus to a dex save?
because I got a paladin bonus or a protection because I'm overpowered as hell. If you
because you have
must make a saving throw, the creature gains a bonus of the saving throw equal to blah blah, which is 4, based on charisma.
Yeah.
So all I have to do is roll greater than an 8.
No pressure.
Come on, baby, please. Yes.
And you do. You manage to pull your sword back out as the mouth chomps down.
Oh. I'm gonna do exactly that. I fucking hate magic doors.
And then he goes, "Go away." That didn't
You-
taste very nice.
You know, if you don't play nice, I'm gonna
Dove
just
is watching this. Does he notice if it's the keyhole moving when the thing says "go away"?
Probably is.
Now that you're actually close enough and watching this, yes, it is.
I'm gonna tell the lock.
Dovin
listen-
rolls his eyes and goes, "I hate the is it."
You listen to me here, lock. If you don't let me in, I'm gonna
Go
dispel.
away.
I'm gonna
Dispel
remove.
yourself.
I'm gonna remove your magic. I gave you one chance.
Dispel
gonna-
yourself. Go away.
I'm gonna. Okay. Don't tell me I didn't warn you.
I'm going to tell you I didn't warn you.
Choose one creature or object of magical fit within
It's-
range.
It's literally the fucking doorknob from Alice in Wonderland.
So roll a ability check using your spellcasting ability.
Yeah, so it's 10 plus. Yeah, so it's plus 4. I just roll a charisma. Yeah, that should be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm great at rolling today, as you can tell.
He kind of chuckles and goes, "Oh, well, that tickled."
You have actually rolled really high.
What?
For
A
the
7?
most part.
7 is not that high.
Yeah, I'm talking about your saves earlier. In
Oh,
Pact.
yeah. Everything but the one thing I want to do. If I rolled good to begin with, I probably would have avoided all of it.
Right.
Dovin looks at the door, like at the lock, and just goes, "You know, I can wait here, so we're just gonna get tired of each other. If you want us to go away, just help us out, and we will go away."
You want to get out?
No, not help us out of the place. Help us with
If
what
you
we're
want,
trying
if you want
to
to
do.
get out, go to the room across the way and jump off the landing.
Good to know. Now, die.
I want to roll an insight against that.
Oh no, it's right because we'll get jettisoned right out that fucking field and explode.
Well, yeah, that's true.
That's out.
Yeah.
So, this is my second channel divinity because I don't give a shit. I'm
You're doing
It's-
it again.
yes.
Dovin is mad.
It's my yeah. I'm angry now. It's a second roll on this.
That's
17.
17.
That's a 7th level spell. Please, dear
You-
God, go away.
You watch as the locking mechanism and the whole thing kind of starts to shrivel up, and then the entire door is gone, and there's a wall there.
Thank you. Fuck, he went away. I'm gonna go
Oh,
sit
good.
down.
This was a false door this entire fucking time.
I'm gonna go sit down. I am so glad he's gone. And it wasn't a false door. It's just that he had magical room inside him, and now it's gone. Thank God.
Yeah, let's hope any of the extra evidence we needed wasn't in that room.
Oh, it probably was. I don't care. It's gone.
Well, the good news is that we
You
only
all
have
just start
one.
hearing like clicks and clatters coming from Dovin's mouth. He's cursing in Krull. He's
I
cursing in a language that none of you would absolutely understand.
I don't think I speak it now. So I'm gonna go like, yeah. Your mother was or something too. I don't care. It's gone.
Well,
And don't get me wrong, I don't know what you're saying, but anybody can recognize cursing in any language because it's just the body language that comes with it. That's my
Oh no,
logic.
he's standing perfectly still.
Not even moving an inch and we're just going blah blah blah.
That's
blah.
usually enough of a sign on its own.
Yeah, I was about to say that's probably.
well, as I said, the good news is that we only have one way to go now, and that's the other door here. Yay!
Really,
So-
hope the evidence we needed wasn't in that room.
It wasn't.
Well, we can't know if it was actually a room in there.
It
So,
could have been
anyway.
a pocket dimension and a pocket dimension.
Yeah.
That sounds like a very is it thing to do. It doesn't-
Seriously. pocket dimensionception.
Right. So this door over here, I remember when I was about to touch it last time, I could sort of pick up on some sort of mechanism or something that seemed to be starting up last time.
You heard something that sounded akin to growling.
Akin to growling. Well, that's not necessarily any better. So, well, I guess here we go. I'm going to start to put my thieves' tools into the lock and try and unlock it.
It's another Alice in Wonderland door. Starts eating the thieves' tools.
Roll me, thieves' tool. It does not budge.
Well, I can't unlock it, but fuck it. I'm going to knock on the door. Also,
You knock on the door, and you hear what is very clearly a growl from the other side of the door.
yeah. Can you guys hear that? There's some growling over here.
Dovin's just cursing in Kroll. He can't even hear anything over his own cursing.
Right.
I'm just looking at you like, nah. Is the door talking back to you, being rude?
Okay, so let's assume that if we get through the door, there'll be something on the other side that attacks us. Velen, you want to stand in front? I'll cover the back.
Dovin will cast Shillelagh.
Last time I stood in the front, I almost got killed.
Almost
Well,
doesn't count.
Oi. I got literally thrown sideways, knocked back, knocked on my feet, helm stomped in.
Are you still
It
alive?
hurt.
Are you still alive?
That depends on the situation.
well, you can look at it this way. If it was, for example, Frederick standing in front, he would be dead probably. You're a tough beast. I'll give you that. That's why it's good to have you in front.
Velen, you have a Golgari with you. If you're not a shambling mound of mushrooms, you're still alive.
You know, my
Shambling mounts are
kind,
alive.
my kind, hunt your kind. I don't think that that's really a good way to go about it, saying you're a good Gary, blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna go in front.
Okay.
Hey, my logic was not flawed, okay?
And I'm going to pull my bow and have a ready action to fire at whatever comes out of it. The door.
And I
If
don't
we
wanna
manage to
be
get
a
the door
zombie.
open.
I'm gonna go and open the door. And if you make me into a zombie, we're having words.
Relax, I only turn
If it
assholes.
makes you into a zombie, I
into
don't think you will be having words.
You'll have an intelligence of 1. There's not much you can do at that point. And 1 hit point. But I can't do that yet. I think I still need 1 more level of Druid to be able to do that.
You open the door,
Yeah.
and as you look into the room,
Nope, 2 more levels of Druid.
you see a leather chair. You see a tiger skin rug that is looking at you and starts to stand up.
Goddamn animated objects.
Can I see it as well?
You can, yes, and that's going
Yeah.
to be initiative.
Are you
Well,
seeing
my
the
re-
same as me?
My ready action triggers then.
Okay.
I mean, are you guys seeing this?
That's
That rug is turning into a.
I'm not sure if I get sneak attack on it.
This is an Is-It place. Are you truly surprised?
Do I get sneak attack damage also on the rogue?
Do you get sneak attack if they've not acted yet?
He would get sneak attack if Velen is within 5 feet of it.
Yeah, or
It's
I'm
not.
or if I am undetected by the creature.
No,
It
he
is
knows.
basically-
He knows that you're out there.
Yep. Right. Well, then it's just 11 damage. I assume
And-
25.
And I'm gonna go like, see, and he shot it. Now we're gonna have to fight it.
Oh yeah, understood.
Okay.
Okay.
At this point, Dovin, you're up.
I'm going to use my symbiotic entity, which is going to cost me one of my wild shapes.
Hmm.
And I actually can't see this thing, so I have to move. I'll move there. And I will cast... I don't know if this counts as a construct or not, so there's only one way to find out. Also, I have to add my... What is it? No spores damage, d6, 4 temporary hit points. Okay, I have 16 temporary hit points. That's 53. And I'm going to cast poison spray at it.
Okay.
My game sheet would cooperate. Submit.
Con saving throw.
Yes. I'm going to go here, actually, because I need to be within 10 feet. And scales are weird right now.
It fails.
Okay. So it takes 12 points of poison damage.
Okay. Malgar.
Yep. I'm going to use my bonus action to Slayer's Prey on it and fire another arrow.
That is a miss.
Yep, I would assume.
Anything else?
No, I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay. Velen.
So, good fun. I'm gonna. Yeah, what am I gonna do? I have no fucking idea what I'm gonna do. Are we just hitting it just out of the blue? Is that where what we're aiming at here?
I
That's
mean,
what we're doing.
at this point,
Fair enough. I'll go smack it then. Bloody hell. Moving around in this place is really fucking hard. There. I'm gonna walk in and just smack it.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna walk up and go. Not Borderlands style. What's it called again? There you go. Some decent rolls there, actually. Why? I am very confused. It feels like the crit didn't really crit.
because the crit damage was only 1.
Yeah, it looks wrong.
Yeah, it didn't roll... Nope, that's right. 1d8.
It didn't roll at the 8, did it?
No, it did. It rolled a 1.
Oh.
I have 10 plus 1.
Ah, right. Okay. You don't double your strength in crits, do you?
Nope, it's just the die roll.
Only the dice.
Yeah, so it's just me that got to lock it up. Okay, fine.
Okay. 1 second. So you did 12 damage. Okay.
He did 23 because there's 2 attacks.
Oh, the first attack, yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay. And then it's going to go.
Needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
But I don't want to make a Constitution saving throw.
Well, it made it, so it takes no damage.
That's good. No damage is good.
Otherwise, it would have taken 2d4 necrotic damage.
Don't want to do that, really. Alright, it's going to attack Velen.
Yep.
It raises up and claws at you to begin with.
Claws at me, and it hits me as well. That little asshole.
And then following that, you get a little bit confused as it goes to snap and bite at you, but the bite doesn't actually connect. It's almost like its jaws snap together and you feel an impact against you. Roll me a saving throw. Constitution.
Constitution. Okay.
Oh no, sorry, it doesn't hit you anyway. Never mind, it's way off.
Yeah, it is, but the claw hit me.
Yep, the claw hit you.
And that's 51. Yeah, no, so 61. Yep.
Okay, Dovin.
Dovin's going to move in and swing with his quarterstaff. That is a crit.
That
Very
it is.
nice.
You rolled the same shitty damage that I did.
Yeah, but I also had the poison damage on top of that.
Do you crit on the poison now?
Yes, it's any dice roll.
Oh, okay. That's decent.
So that's 7, 12, 17.
Malgar.
Yep. Just going to attack.
Symbiotic entity actually is doing something this time. Normally
Yes,
I
it
get
is.
hit and don't get a chance to actually do anything with it.
It's like, yes!
Nope. There we go. So that will
Look at all
be
the crits.
plus 4d6 for Slayer Spray and Sneak Attack. Oh well.
Your sneak attack is only 2d6?
No, sorry. My Sneak Attack is actually 1d6, but it's no, it's a crit. So the Sneak Attack gets doubled, and the Slayer's Prey gets doubled.
Did all three of us actually crit? Yeah.
Yes.
That's
This
ridiculous.
thing is having an awful... That door pissed us off real bad.
Yeah.
Certainly
So
did.
it's not the poison damage is not there, but
Casey's like,
so
I had a lot of fun with this
27
thing,
damage.
but never send this versus the player again.
Ah. Oh no, I like my doors. Velen.
Hello. I am going to do exactly what I did last time. I'm not going to use anything. I'm just going to stand there like an idiot and just smack it a couple of times. Wherever my sword is. Believe I have a sword on my sheet. There we are.
Another crit.
Nice.
What the hell's going on?
This is going well.
And as you strike it with the sword the last time, it almost feels like the sword just kind of goes through it, like it's not there.
Mm.
And you look as two halves of a tiger skin rug hit the ground.
This thing wasn't really tough, was it?
I think that other door just made us really mad, and we just took our aggression out on this thing.
No, I got my aggression out on the door.
And the
Anyway.
downstairs.
Is anybody in here? Because, like, not really in the mood to be dealing with the mimics right now. We're just going to be smart mouths.
If we... I'm gonna look
Unless your
around.
name
Is
is
there anything in here, Casey? I mean, I'm just gonna look around. Like,
It appears
It's
to
a
be a
bed-
bedroom. There's
Yeah.
some wardrobes. There's a table and some chairs. There's a desk with a drawer in the desk. There's a leather chair.
No. The door
What?
you dismissed was the study.
Yeah. You didn't gather that until now?
Yes, that literally just dawned on me.
Yeah, it kind of dawned on me early on.
Oh. I'm gonna go over here and start looking through the cupboards.
No, I was kind of confident when Casey said he sends a magical lock versus us that, yeah, this is going to end up badly.
I think it also
You
violated the
start-
rules of all Pact dimension.
You start investigating the wardrobes.
Yep.
You find a few uniforms for the boiler works.
Yep.
You find some quite nice robes, a few kind of formal suits. It's a fairly typical archmage's wardrobe.
I am going to investigate the desk.
Okay. On the desk, you notice a small wooden box set on one side, a inkwell and a pen, and then there's a drawer in the middle of the desk, and you kind of have a look at it, and it certainly looks like it would open. Are you planning to open it?
I am going to step to the side of the desk and sigh as I reach my hand around and try to pull the drawer open.
Okay. You slide the drawer open.
Anything inside of it?
Inside the drawer, you see what looks to be a very kind of haphazardly thrown in pile of random pages.
Am I gonna have to roll another investigation check to see if any of them mention like the cult of Dim Mizzet or any of the information that we're actually looking for?
What languages do you know?
I know. Where are my languages on here? Common, Druidic, Elvish, and Kroll.
The pages are not written in any language you recognize.
That can be fixed, I believe. Do I have it? Nope. Well, I'm going to... Do I see, like, an empty portfolio or anything nearby? Or would that all be in the study that Velen shunted out of existence that we kind of needed?
Oi, he had it coming. And Casey, do I see the thingy that he's holding? The papers.
I'm just gonna, like,
He's not holding
cleanly
any
put them
papers yet.
together.
He's opened a drawer and is looking into it where he sees paper.
I'm
He's
going
not,
to...
as of yet, touched any
Yeah,
of the paper.
we're all. I'm just rustling around with stuff. I'm probably
Yeah.
sat in that chair over there, actually.
As you go to sit down... Remember what happened to Zedric?
But Cedric had a better looking ass than me. And I'm gonna sit down.
I'm going to neatly gather the papers.
It's like,
did
don't
you-
have an answer to that.
Have you
Just a second.
gathered if the papers say anything interesting, or?
I can't read them. I don't know what language this is.
Okay.
Let me look at him.
Can I have a look as well?
Well, hold on.
Oh.
Dovin,
Holy!
any of those hit you?
I imagine the crit would.
Oh yeah, that one certainly does. Yeah.
If it's
As the pages start flying out of the desk as you go to grab them.
You know, Dovin looks around at the mimics and goes, "You know, I asked. I legitimately asked. Why? Why is this a thing?"
And they're just giggling.
I imagine you're not as nice as the ones downstairs.
And let me just. That's going to be initiative.
This is going to be actually, they all need to make fortitude saves. My Halo of Spores is still active.
Okay.
And they are technically all starting in my Halo of Spores.
So it's a con save.
It's a con
What's the
save.
DC?
14. That all of them?
That's 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. Yes, that's all of them.
Okay, so the 4
Yes.
that failed,
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't Velen technically also be on top of one? So wouldn't that be 9?
Well, actually, here, yeah, I'll put. There, I'll put one under it there.
Okay.
There are 8 of them.
Okay. All the ones that failed take 8 points of necrotic damage.
Nice.
Okay.
So they start giggling and then they start choking.
And they giggle as they choke, which is a bit disconcerting, probably.
And these are papers or books? What they
They're
look like?
paper.
It's mimics. They all look like.
Yeah.
Map mimics.
Anyway,
These are literally like sheets of paper that are like flying in the room now.
Yeah, understood.
Velen, you got to roll initiative.
Oh, didn't fucking come through, did it? So it was
Because
cursing, but the roll 20 is not my pal today. So
All right. So this one's going to attack Velen. And miss horribly. Malgar. The room has just filled with paper.
Yeah. So, well, I turn around, bonus action, Slayer's Prey on that one, and attack. Not using poison arrows. Another crit. So that's plus 46.
Oh, that one that attacked Velen needs to make a Constitution save. It's when it starts its turn in my Halo of Spores.
Right, how much damage is that?
34 damage. No, 32.
Sorry, the spores first, yeah.
Oh,
6.
6. So that's that one. And then which one were you attacking, Malgar?
The one right above Dovin. Between me and him.
Okay. And you did 30 to it?
32.
It drops to the floor. And then turns to ash. Next, this one's going to attack Dovin.
It's going to make a Constitution save.
Use my move action to just move over to the over to the corner.
5,
Okay.
and that is also a miss with its pseudo.
Hits now. I really gotta run to the loo.
Okay.
So,
The next one's also attacking Dovin. And misses again. Jesus.
4 points of damage from the Halo of Spores.
You're going to kill them with your Halo of Spores this time. This one's also attacking Dovin. They're fairly mad at you because you're the one that disturbed them.
Pseudopod is a
this
miss,
one.
5 points of damage of necrotic.
Dovin, you're up.
Okay. Which one was the desk? This one, or were all the or was the desk never one?
The
These
desk
were
is
all
not.
just
It's
papers.
all the papers.
Okay. I am just going to swing at the one underneath me. Represents the one that's attacking Velen, correct?
The one
Because you have
below and to the left of you
Okay.
is attacking Velen.
Well, I'm going to attack the one that's apparently in my square.
Okay.
Submit.
Okay. You smack it. And it's a little bit disconcerting because you hit them and they're paper. So it like travels with your quarterstaff for a bit. And then eventually you kind of pull up and it kind of stops and then flaps back up again.
I have no cantrips that are bonus actions, so I can't do anything about that.
I just
Okay.
hope we're not destroying any potential journals right now.
At this point, I would assume that if they're mimics, any information they had, they could easily make it that they don't have it.
Yeah.
They would just
So this
change
one's
the
going
shape of
to
it.
Attack Velen again.
Yeah, nope, failed its con save.
And this one is the dead one, so we'll skip it. This one is attacking Dovin. And actually hits, I believe.
Nope, shield. It's a reaction to cast.
Okay.
And for the rest of the and until my next turn, my AC is now 22.
Got it. And the last one is to Malgar.
Did it start its turn within? Yep.
It did, yes.
Oh no, that was its attack. I was about to say, one of them made it, but no.
Velen has already rolled his attacks. Let me scroll up to them. That's 2 hits for 11, 23. Right, okay, and that's against that one, which dies.
Sorry, the one that moved up to me, did it just move up to me, or was it supposed
It
to also
moved up
attack?
to you. It moved up to
It
you and
moved up,
attacked.
attacked, and missed.
Oh, okay, I didn't see the attack roll. Oh, it's done, yeah. There we go.
Yeah. Okay, next one's attacking Velen. And missing. How much does
Hang
it
on one
take?
second. I might have been making a mistake. Okay, I have made a mistake. The Halo of Spores is not automatic.
Okay.
It is one of them, and it is my reaction to do. So I would have not been able to use shield.
Right. Okay.
and
I'm not going to start trying to back out the damage. So
yeah, we'll
if you
say
just
that
take the damage from that hit,
I will take the damage from that hit, and
I will call it for now.
I have to force myself to remember that Hail of Spores is not automatic.
Yes. I'll remember that now that you've mentioned it.
I am sorry about that. Like, it just dawned on me. I'm like, wait, why do I feel like I'm doing that wrong?
Yeah, that seemed quite powerful.
That's why I was like, wait, that seems too powerful. I feel like I'm doing that wrong.
Okay. So that one missed Velen. Malgoth.
Yep.
Was the
I'm going to just pull out my short sword real quick. Use bonus action on the one in front of me, Slayer's Prey, and just attack it.
Oh.
So that's plus 1d6. 16 damage.
Okay.
7, 9.
All right. And then attacking Dovin. And the other one's attacking Dovin as well. And then it's Dovin's turn.
Okay, so the 17 hit. The 17 was to me, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the 17 hit. I am sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Okay. The one that just hit Dovin is going to get hit with the. Actually, I'm going to still focus on the one that's in my square because having another mini in my square is driving me crazy.
That's a miss. Okay, so that one is going to move to there and attack. Attacking Dovin again.
That's a miss.
And then the one in your square is going to attack.
That one, okay, that's fine. That one, actually, the one in my square, 40 Constitution save. I will use my reaction on that one. Six points of damage.
Okay. And then Velen is up again.
He is still in the loo.
Well, I'm going to quickly nip to the loo as well then, while everyone's AFK. I'll be right back.
I actually feel awful about getting the Halo of Spores wrong.
Yeah, well, it's the kind of thing that happens once, and then you usually remember it the rest of the. So I have another campaign I'm playing on Roll20 where I'm playing a halfling, and one of the first things I did was shooting an arrow into a wounded friend of mine because I rolled a 1, and at that point I didn't remember that I could re-roll once. And yeah, and the others also forgot it. So of course he fell off a cliff and died because he got knocked unconscious by a margin of 1 on my arrow.
Yeah, I'm still learning Druid to begin with because normally I just play straight wizards. All of my characters have always had wizard or some kind of arcane caster in their loadout. Yeah. But I'm still learning Druid.
Have you? I don't remember if you've used any like wild shape, or do you have?
So right now technically I'm in a wild shape.
Yeah. Okay.
One of the things that Circle of Spores gives me is something called Symbiotic Entity.
All right.
I get 4 temporary hit points for each level of Druid. So I have 16. I've gone through.
Yeah.
I've gone through 13 of those. And I deal a d6 poison damage with my attacks, with my melee attacks.
Because you get if your wild shape is broken after being reduced to 0, you get healed, right?
No, they changed that in 3.5. The extra damage is carried over to your original form.
Yeah, because I remember playing.
So what happens is in 3.5 in Pathfinder, the way it worked is it was still your hit points your wild shape used.
Yeah, I know, but I'm thinking in 5th edition because I played a druid once just for like a one shot as a level 2 character, and I remember it being like because I got knocked out once, but then I got healed because it broke the wild shape.
So what happens is when you wild shape, you take on that animal's hit points.
Yeah.
So it's not so much you're being healed, is that you're going back to your actual.
Oh, yeah. So that's basically the temporary hit points then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Is Kim still AFK?
Yep.
Right. In that case, he gets the worst punishment imaginable.
You
I'm
roll
rolling
for him. Yep, there it is.
Thing is, with this sword, I don't even think I can mess it up that badly. A pair of 15s just barely hit. It's enough to kill it. Malgar.
Yeah. Just there's no you can't do any 5 footsteps. Right.
Well, you can move as long as you don't move out of its threat radius. But no, you can't. You can't step out of its threat radius. That's not.
Okay.
It would get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna stay where I am. Oh, sorry. Yeah. And attack it again with a short sword. That's plus 1d6. 12.
It's dead.
Nice. And
it had
then
3 hit points left.
Alright, then I'm going to just move over here. Just crouch beside the bed and pull out my bow again. And use bonus action to cast Slayer's Prey on that one.
Okay. And then they are up again. 2 of them again attacking Dovin.
Yep. I'm going to cast Shield.
Okay.
So I can't affect any of them with my Halo Spores, but my AC is 22 until my turn, which is now.
Got it. Yeah.
Not
very long lasting, but it worked.
Yep. I am going. Let's see. No. I'm going to drop my staff, and I'm going to cast Flame Blade.
Ooh, okay.
And I'm going to attack the one in my square.
Got it. Go for it.
I'm going to cast it at level 3.
Okay. Damn. And he dies. I think your staff probably still would have killed him, but...
I'd rather be safe than sorry. That's going to last me 10 minutes.
Okay. And then the one above you is going to attack Dovin again.
That one is a hit. That actually burns through what's left of my temporary hit points. So my symbiotic entity is now down.
About time. And we are back around to Velen. So, once more, I will roll for him. Once the sheet loads. A miss and a hit. So he's attacking that one. He does 15. It's fire. There we go. Malgar.
Yep. So I attack with my longbone, the one between me and Dogen. That's plus 2d6. So 15 damage.
Okay. Attacking that one.
Oh, I need to make a concentration check. A constitution check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Flame
Two
Blade is
more
a
to-
concentration spell, so.
Is it still up?
Yep. Yeah, it's a DC 10 to keep it up. So I got a 10.
2 more of them are going to hit you. If she... ignore the third one. That was a misclick.
Shield.
You're burning through a lot of shields. That's a level 1, isn't it?
Yeah. I have 4 level 1 spells, so. And that's
You're almost out of them.
Well, that's also, I get one of those. I technically have 5 if I take a short rest because I get one of those back.
Yeah.
So.
If you get a short rest. It's if you think you're going to get a short rest. You're up.
I'm going to attack the one Malgar shot at. I'm just going to click the spell again because it's easier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back. I've been rolling for you.
Yeah, you probably didn't hit anything. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a miss.
You fucking critical missed with me, you asshole.
Hold on. I'll be back in just a second. My wife just shouted for me. 1 second.
Yeah, I feel a bit nauseous, and it can be something with the fact that it's like way too hot here when I came back home, right?
Yeah.
And I've been thirsty. So what do? I then eat bread with salami and cheese, together with drinking a liter of chocolate milk, and then shove my face with sweets afterwards. I feel a bit nauseous, and I was thinking maybe it's the heat or could be the sugar rush from hell, right?
Actually, it could be both. You might want to get some water.
Yeah, so I went to get some water, and I made a coffee, which also fixes these things.
So I realized I was using Halo spores wrong.
Okay.
It's a reaction, and I can only do it to one of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was sitting there and I'm thinking, like, this seems too powerful for a level 3 ability.
Yeah, there's not
So
many
I-
level 3 abilities that does that kind of damage to
Yeah.
AoE.
Well, the 2d4 was because I was in Symbiotic Entity. Because
Okay,
that
yeah.
doubles my damage. But
Yeah.
but still, like, to be like that, I was like, that seems off. So I actually looked and I'm like, oh, I've been fucking that up.
Because I've been thinking of going Nimbus of Light, right? If you remember. So, and I've been thinking about going that one. Because it makes sense from my character perspective where he is
Yeah.
at and moving that path, yeah? So I was thinking like, okay, so level 12-ish when I start moving into feet. Because it's a double set of feet to get Nimbus of Light. Nimbus of Light is a D4 towards evil creatures. And I'm like, the thing you got is very powerful. Because mine takes
Yeah.
2 bloody feet to get to.
Yeah, that was a mistake on my part.
So I
So-
didn't say anything because it was like, you know what, I have.
I actually kind
kind
of wish you had.
Yeah, but I had a lot of overpowered stuff as well, so I was like, I'm not gonna say anything because it might be that he's right because he probably knows better than me.
I'm still learning druids, and Circle of Spores is like literally the only reason I took it was Golgari.
All right. So I'm back. The flame blade missed.
Oh yeah, I cast Flame Blade while you were gone, Kim.
Okay, for me.
No. It's
No, for him.
self.
I was
self-
wondering because I don't have flame blades. I was like, how'd you manage that? That's
No.
quite impressive.
He was letting you know that Dovin all of a sudden is swinging around a flame blade.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This is basically a
So,
scimitar made of fire.
Yeah, I know.
Mimic's attacking Dovin.
My AC is still 22 until my next turn.
Velen, you're up again.
22. Damn, you're keeping up with me,
With
son.
shield.
I used shield as a reaction, so until my next turn, my AC is 22.
Okay.
You get. How much do you get from shield? Is it plus
Plus
5?
5.
Plus
Wow,
5,
nice.
yeah. It's a very good skill.
Yeah, it's a very nice spell.
I'm just gonna hit the closest case. I'm not gonna use anything. Problem is miss.
And you miss it twice.
Yeah.
That's actually worse than I was rolling.
Yeah, I
for.
was about to say actually, actually worse than you did. Yeah. So the reason I went
I
away,
was hitting about every other.
I was telling the guys the reason I went away for a little bit. I was feeling a bit shitty. So when I got back home, I drank a liter of chocolate milk and ate 3 slices of bread with loads of like stuffing on. So I think I had an overload of sugar in this heat, plus candy. So I'm like, yeah, I think I should probably go get myself some water and coffee to flush some of this crap out.
Well, I'm getting these smells of the oven nearby. My wife's cooking me some dinner at the moment, so
Oh.
I'm starting to get whiffs of that.
Yeah, it's dangerous when you start getting the smells.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. All right. So Melgar, you're up.
Yep. So that guy's still standing. Yeah, I'm gonna attack him again then. So plus 2d6. I need to find a way to implement that into the macro. Let me see. 16 damage.
Another one dead.
And then I move my Slayer's Prey over to this one. Or no, rather that one.
Okay. All right. Who's left? These two go after you. So 2 more of them hitting Dovin.
That's a hit. All right. So that's -4, and I need to make a Constitution check.
A hit through shield.
Impressive. And I need to make a Constitution check. Yep, still got my flame blade.
All right, and then you're up.
All right, I'm gonna swing at the one that just hit me. Find that there it is.
First one hit you, so it's good. And he dies.
Dovin's gonna look at the last remaining one and go, "Do we really need to continue this?"
At which one he just giggles.
I'm gonna look at you. Hopefully I kill it.
19. You batter it, and then it flaps back up and just giggles again.
It won't die.
Melgar, you're up.
Yeah, move over the bed and attack it. That is 14 damage.
Okay, 14 damage. You kill the last one.
Right.
Oh, so it can die. Okay, never mind.
I just have the image of this poor map mimic like pinned to the wall, hung limp.
And as they're all kind of, most of them are hitting the ground and turning to ash. The last one, as it is kind of pinned to the wall by this arrow, you glance at it, and you notice the writing on it starts to kind of shift as it starts to crumple up, and it just is just written all across the page. And then as you're seeing this, it then just kind of crumbles to dust.
Do I know what the original text was, Casey? Could I see any parts of it, like pieces or?
The only person who got a really good look at the text was Dovin, and it was a language he did not understand.
So I didn't see anything while attacking them at all.
While attacking them, the text was almost kind of blurred squiggles.
Okay.
Like it didn't quite hold its shape while they were moving.
So I can't misuse my perfect memory and say that I got perfect memory. That's what you're saying.
No.
Done it. Right.
And with that, the mimics are dead and the desk is empty.
So
Dovin yells, "Is there anybody else in here? Can we not do this, please? Please."
is it just
You,
me?
you shout, "Is there anybody else in here?" And you hear a voice go, "No."
Where does it come from?
Behind you, Malgar.
Why do we even do
Is
this?
it the bed?
No, it's not the bed.
It's one of the
It's the bed.
no, it's
one of the
curtain.
cupboards? Or
It could have very possibly been one of the wardrobes.
mm-hmm.
I'm
You
gonna
know that we only attacked them because they attacked us, right? And this is Dovin saying this to the one who said no.
I'm just a fashion consultant.
Yeah.
We have no intention of hurting you as long as you don't try to attack us.
I'm a fashion
Well,
consultant too. Look at me.
Your fashion sense is very, very offensive. But we'll let bygones be bygones.
I
know
mean,
that.
I'm a Golgari. This is high fashion for us, so
You smell.
that's the armor. I can't help you with that one.
And it's offensive to say that we smell.
No, he means I smell. Like Dovin says, no, he means I smell, which is the armor. I can't do anything about that.
What you on about? I'm sweaty as fuck and I'm smelling too, but it's still offensive to say.
Dovin's gonna poke at the chair by the desk to see if it's like not going, like see if staff sticks or if it's like fleshy or anything, see if it's safe to sit on.
Doesn't seem to be.
All right, he's gonna sit down.
So,
Dismiss
Mr.
the
Fashion
flame blade.
Consultant.
We just want to talk, please. Like, there's no reason why we have to keep getting into these fights. We're legitimately just trying to help.
Are we?
Well, I mean, I could help you. I mean, those colors are all wrong. All wrong.
I live in a sewer. Anything you give me is going to be destroyed by sewage and grime anyway.
You're right. I can't help you.
Exactly.
Well,
Well, you
might-
can't help me with fashion, but you may be able to help me with the guy who lives here. Something has happened to him.
He has very good fashion.
He is also dead.
That could be a problem for his fashion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have they chosen any nice funeral clothes for him? I have a lovely
There
outfit
is
for him.
nothing left to bury.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about the
fashion? Of course I do.
about
I know
about the
everything
way
about
out of here?
the way out. It's
Mhm.
through that door over there.
And I assume he means the door we came in, because is this the sort of are
Wait.
these windows or this
No,
is probably
There's a window
fireplace,
behind.
but-
There's a window over the bed, and there's a fireplace
Right.
on the southern wall.
Dovin goes, "Do you mean the door by me?"
Yes, that's the way out.
Can we ask you some questions, please, that are not about the way out? We're trying to clear. I don't know if you call him a master or not. I know the ones downstairs do. We're trying to clear his name, or at least find some information that might help us with that.
I can tell you all about his fashion.
And that's it.
Well, what else would I know about? I'm a wardrobe.
He might say things in front of you. He might have said things in front of you that you heard, or you've seen things.
I've seen many things. He's had many near fashion disasters through the years.
But have you heard him say things in the past?
Oh yes, I've heard him say many things. He likes
what?
things. He doesn't like things. He says many things.
Could you give us examples?
Have you ever heard him mention the cult of Niv Mizzet?
Yes. I have a lovely outfit that he wears for meeting with them.
Really?
Can you show us the
Yes.
outfit?
And you kind of watch as one of the doors, a pseudopod comes out of it and takes a very fine. 1 second, baby. Takes a very fine outfit out and just kind of holds it out to you, and I'll be right back.
I'm waiting for him to tell us that the actual way out was through the study that Velen shunted out of existence.
Oi, that door had it coming.
Yes, but now we can't leave.
That's not my problem. I got my revenge.
That is your problem. You did it.
No, it's not my problem. It's
Sure.
your problem to find us a way out. You told me I'm good for standing in front, so I'm standing in front.
But we didn't tell you to kill the door.
Oi, if the door is taunting me, I will kill it.
Well, to be fair, you said you were going to cast Dispel Magic on it yourself.
Yes, but
so...
then I realized what the door was.
So, if I'm going to talk outside of my character for a second, it was the most obvious thing that this was going to be the study, because this is not the first time Casey has done this, you see.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, really?
He's done this before. This exact, well, not exact, but similar scenario. Where
With the Alice in Wonderland door and everything?
Yeah. So that's why he was looking at me, and I'm like, no. I'm gonna play my character. Not gonna do anything else.
Velen was just mad that the door tried to eat his sword.
Pretty much.
Maybe we can find a way to reestablish the link. See, the part that bugs me is normally when you break a pocket dimension like that, like if that was a pocket dimension inside of a pocket dimension, the contents of it are supposed to be jettisoned out.
Not in the Casey's world.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it becomes empty, so it doesn't go away. The entry and exit is gone, so you need to find a different way to get there. So, well, it depends on what we run by now, but previously, when we used to play, when I was playing my demon, because my demon was a planner hunter, so he could literally jump in and out of planes as he wished, because he had like almost 70 spells to go jump planes, very high level. So he could even track people through portals and whatnot. And I tracked someone to a non-existent realm that was literally a jettisoned space that was closing in on itself while I got there. It was a really interesting fight.
So what you're saying is we need to find some way to reestablish that connection.
Yes, and it is potentially, it's likely just a simple thing. It often is just a button or a phrase or something like that, and it suddenly comes back into existence, because I haven't done anything but dispel the magic, but that doesn't mean that the magic can't be created again.
Yeah.
If you see what I'm saying.
So we just need to figure out how to recreate it.
Yeah, pretty much. So
I'm legitimately looking at what I have available, trying to figure out what might work, and I don't think there's anything in my repertoire that might be able to do it.
All right. So yeah, as I said, he pulls out this outfit that is very fine silks, reds and blues, with a gold runic motif. Very high fashion, very clearly is it fashion, and with kind of embroidered dragon scale motif.
Is it kind
On
of
it.
obvious that it would be Nimisset?
I mean, it's red and blue and dragon motif,
Yeah, so that
which is
Yeah.
is it in general and Niv Mizzet
yeah,
specifically.
gotcha.
Okay, have you heard him mention someone named Molotov?
No outfits for a Molotov. No.
Did he seem like he would suddenly change what he wanted to wear on whims?
Oh yes, quite often. But that's fairly normal. I mean, that's why you get someone like me to advise you and to keep you from your own worst mistakes.
No, when I mean whims, I mean like he'll wear something suddenly and then like all of a sudden just want to wear something else. Like within 3 minutes of each other and then not understand why he's
Well,
wearing what
yes,
he's
many
wearing.
days we went through many choices.
But I mean like he would not suddenly remember why he was wearing what he was wearing.
I
Did
don't
he
understand
seem
what
like
you mean.
did he seem like he would have like a different personality sometimes?
Well, we all have various moods and personalities, of course.
I'm not talking about mood. I mean a legitimate different a different
Roll
person.
me insight.
Oh. I think I just managed to roll the insight in real life, actually.
Can we all roll insight?
25.
Yeah, you're all listening, so you can all roll.
So, before you say what it is, Casey, I'm not going to roll an insight on this. When he says that, he's targeting himself, isn't he? He's saying that he has a different personality as well that we could access.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Dovin and Malgar, you each get the impression that whatever consciousness this thing has been imbued with, it was targeted very specifically to a very narrow range of knowledges.
So it's not like the
And
mimics
it's
downstairs.
It's not. This is not a mimic. This is an animated piece of furniture with a very specific imbue.
Dovin's eyes.
You realize as it's talking, it really does not understand what you're asking.
Dovin's eyes. Well, thank you. One more question real quick. Did you mention anything about the door across the hall into the study?
There's a door across the hall.
Not anymore. Thank you.
Oh yes. Thank you, very poorly dressed man.
I mean, that's better than what most people say I dress like, so I appreciate the compliment.
So are you heading out of the room?
Yep.
Who's heading out of the room first?
Valen.
I
Whenever you ask that question,
Probably, yeah.
Velen, roll me perception.
I got advantage on this. Shitty rolls, but I got
You
advantage.
need to roll a 9 or better.
On 2 rolls. I should be able to do that on 2 rolls.
You notice as you walk out of the room, there's a door across the hall.
Oh, it was on a reset timer. Yes. When Dovin gets out of the room and sees the door, he's like, Velen, don't kill it this time.
Well, if you say so. If the door comes at me, I'm gonna.
We already know
door
the
comes
door is
at
gonna.
me.
We already know the door is gonna snark back. If anything, Just don't get involved with it. Let me handle it. Let Malgar handle it. And we all know how social Malgar is.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, go downstairs and get Zedric and have him handle it. I don't know.
Yeah, oh, Cedric. Nah, he went off in a puff of red smoke, mate.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
So I got teleported downstairs as I saw him get basically puffed in red smoke and he disappeared.
And why did you not tell us earlier?
You didn't ask.
I was trying to
Is that the
naturally
level
bring it
we
to
are
that
operating
point.
at?
Dovin sighs and just shrugs. He goes, "That's the way we seem to have been operating this entire time." So, Dovin's gonna walk over to the door and goes, "Hello, yes, I know. Go away. Let's." Like he's actually like kneeling down. When he kneels down, you hear a clink of his knee like popping.
I think as he comes out. Oh, is that door again?
Why are you kneeling in front of the door?
Just watch, and he knocks on the door.
Nothing.
Stand back. This might hurt. And he goes to open the door.
Roll me a con save.
Yep. Yep.
You take 9 psychic damage.
Dovin pulls his hand away and goes, "Yep, there it is."
Oh, by the way, the door is trapped.
Yes, I noticed that when you got shunted away. I'm more so trying to get that intelligence we encountered earlier to make its presence known.
I think my removal magic removed that part, but not the lock. Because I didn't specifically target anything but that unknowing piece of.
Can you specifically target the lock?
No. I've used every inch of my powers today on removing that piece of.
And now I have to use my charm. Dovin sighs and goes, "Ugh, I really hope I can find a way to get a new one of these." And first things first, he's going to ritual cast Identify so that he knows where the lock is.
I'm just talking out of my ass, by the way. So.
Well,
Just,
it's
more for Casey than anything else.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You can use Dispel Magic to target something specific. So in theory, I should be able to target the lock. And even if I can't identify, it would let me know if it's the entire thing I would affect or just.
Yeah, so you wait 10 minutes. Identify is going to let you know the lock is there. There's also a sentient personality there.
No.
And the lock seems to be controlled by the personality.
Dovin sighs and looks at the door and goes, "All right, well, now I definitely know you're there, so..."
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
You
Come on.
pissed me off. I told you, if you piss me off, I'll
Dovin
send you
holds
away.
his hand up to Velen.
I told you to go away.
Well, I didn't listen to you, so you didn't listen to me. Ergo, we both failed.
So maybe this time you listen to me.
And then you listen
Go
to
away.
me and open up.
Can I speak?
No.
No. So you listen to me. If you open up, then we won't have this problem anymore, and I can figure out
Tobin
what
walks up
happened
to
to your
Velen.
master, so that we can
If-
sort
if-
this
if
whole
you-
killing him
If
business.
you all go
and then
away and
you
don't ever come back, I'll open the door.
Oh, don't talk over me while I'm
Tobin
speaking.
walks up to Velen and just whap.
While they are speaking with it, I'm going to go over here and sit down. Maybe he's actually being serious. If it thinks that.
So Dovin's gonna whap Velen. Then Dovin's gonna walk up to the door and go, "Look,
No eyes.
it's a figure of speech."
It's a bad one.
I agree entirely, but
Why do you use it?
because I'm trying to talk to you, and it was the first thing that came to mind.
Maybe go with the second thing then.
I am going with the second thing by continuing the sentence.
You don't have to, you know.
No, I do, and that's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Look, can't we just
Velen!
agree that you open up?
No.
I want to find out what happened to your master.
If you go away forever and never come back, I'll open the door. How's that?
Fine. I'll walk away.
Dovin is going to look at the lock and go,
Is he opening the door?
He did previously say all of you go away.
No,
Yeah.
no, he didn't say that. He
No,
did
that was
not
what he
say
said.
that.
It is what he said
what I said
previous.
previously.
Well, I've already gone away and disappeared
Yeah.
behind the wall.
I'm literally the only one trying to, like, diffuse this situation.
Yep.
And every time I try, Velen interrupts me!
Well, you could always make a wish.
No. I'm not using wish on this fucking shitty door. It's not happening. He doesn't
How
deserve
did we get through the door? A wish.
He doesn't deserve it.
Dovin looks at the door and goes, "The guy who lives here is dead.
Yeah.
He was
Good.
involved with things, and we're trying to find answers to this.
No.
If we don't find answers to this, this entire place will probably be considered his property and will probably be destroyed. That
Good.
includes you.
Why are you so bad? I'm gonna come back, walking back in. You didn't open.
You didn't do what I told you to.
I did. I walked
He's
away.
still here.
Well, I went away,
You also didn't go away forever, which was the condition.
and you didn't open up, which was the other
Because
condition.
you didn't all go away forever.
And you didn't open up. So we both failed.
Yes.
Oh,
So stop
okay.
failing and go away forever. All of you, go. And then I'll open.
Please open." Casey's like, "Damn it!"
Well, no, a natural 20 in this situation.
It's
Here's what I'm
not.
going to do.
I would-
You've been arguing with him for a while. He is hostile.
I
So
would
a
say.
persuasion roll is not necessarily just going to be an instant.
Sorry,
No,
sorry,
I make a
Casey
roll
Casey.
and I
bring
get
his
through.
attitude up a bit.
Casey, can I
Yes.
just say that this is a disadvantage?
Well, what I'm going to say is, I'm going to roll a d20. If it's a 10 or less, then you roll again with to basically have disadvantage. If it's an 11 or higher, then it's going to adjust his attitude towards you.
God damn it!
I think that's fair, though. I agree with Casey. It's actually fair.
No, it is.
Because
Complete-
it's not like I'm not standing there literally arguing with him.
Yeah.
Pissing him off even
He's,
more.
he's hostile to all of us because Velen won't let me speak.
Yeah, pretty much.
So go ahead and roll again.
At disadvantage.
No. The first roll was so roll
Okay.
once more to make it a roll with disadvantage.
God!
Wow.
From a nat 20 to a nat
This
1.
is all your fault, Dylan.
Yeah, it pretty much is. I even suggested this, so yeah, I agree.
Which one of you said that it was all going to go smoothly without Zedric here?
I don't
No.
know. Someone said it, and it wasn't.
It
I said that, and I'll say it now. It wasn't the
was
brightest.
Madman that said that.
Yeah, Madman has definitely forgotten about me. Okay, so as they stand there, and he's like, "Please open up. You know you're a nice little lock, and we understand that you have important things." I'm just gonna go. Are you an idiot? He's not a nice lock. I'm literally gonna counter every argument that you try to make as you go along, to make sure that your disadvantage is actually that.
Jovin's gonna look at Velen for a second and look at the door and go, "What if I can make him shut up?"
And I'm gonna look at what?
I'll make you a deal. If you can gag him and kick him down the stairs, I'll let one of you in.
I'm gonna look at him like that's gonna happen.
Jovin looks at Velen and goes, "Come here," and
No.
signals him to go back to the bedroom.
I'm gonna go, no,
No, like signals him to come into the bedroom. Come here.
no. I know what you're trying to do, and no.
Jovin looks at Velen and goes, "Look, we need what's in there. That's the way out of this place.
No.
If you don't let, because you're gonna get hurt.
No, I'm gonna hurt the door before it hurts you.
Yeah, and we don't get out of here, and we don't get the information we need.
Yeah, we do. He
You-
told us to jump off the balcony.
That will kill us."
Says you.
Says the one who was informed about the arrow literally exploding when it left.
What do you mean arrow exploding when it left? Now you're making no sense.
Malgar attempted to test fire an arrow outside of the barrier.
Yeah,
What?
and it wasn't a human being nor had an understanding of Arcana and the protection that you need. Ergo, an inanimate object as it leaves the place where it belongs will automatically be destroyed. We do not belong to this place. We won't get destroyed. We will be reverted back into
The
our
arrow
original
didn't
form.
belong to this place.
Yes, it does. Because all possessions will be removed as we move through, unless it is on its possessor. This is Arcana 101.
No, it's not. You're speaking out your ass.
No, it's not.
So why don't you go back then and get some assistance for us so we can get through this door?
You know what? Yes. You go out through the barrier and go find us some help and wait for us out there, and we will take care of the rest.
Fine.
Turns and looks at the door. Did that work for you if he just flat out fucking leaves?
I kind of want to see him get kicked down the stairs.
And I want to see you get dispelled again, and I can do it again if you didn't like it the first time.
I heard you say you couldn't do it again.
Stop.
Oh, that doesn't mean that I can't sleep for a little bit and do it again.
Stop.
Okay,
So-
so
You know
what?
what? I'll make you a deal. If I'm literally going to say this, and I'm going to use my persuasion on top of it. If you want to be a nice guy, I'll be a nice guy. I will not spend the rest of my eternal life in this place dispelling you day by day by day by day to make your life a living hell. And you open up the door for my friends. I will stay out here and not bother you for a whole time while they're in there.
I just want to do something while he's having that speech. So rewind like 20 seconds. While he's doing that, I want to put my rope and just sneak behind him and put a noose around his feet, hopefully without him noticing.
Perception, Velen versus Malgar's stealth.
Yeah, I got advantage on that.
It won't help you.
I got a bet
Doesn't
that's
notice the
not
thing.
going to stop Malgar's stealth.
So while he's talking, I'm going to start to slowly move over to the side here, and then I'm going to take the rope and jump down the.
Oh, you didn't just do that.
Yes, I did.
Uh, so I know
Okay.
we're against PvP in our team, but I'm just warning, pre-warning that this might end badly.
Malgar,
Yep.
roll me acrobatics with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Velen, roll me acrobatics or athletics with disadvantage.
Right.
It's just just an attempt at.
Oh yeah, I'm fucking strong.
Okay.
Mhm.
So,
I mean, he's still got you though.
Yeah.
Malgar, you're going to take 5 damage just as you're kind of tumbling your way down to the first floor
Yeah.
under some measure of control.
Mhm.
Velen, you're going to, in the same fall, with much less control, take 8 damage
Did I
on your way
see?
down to the first floor.
I just want to make sure. Did I see that it was him at any point during this time?
Well,
we gotta-
You did not see the rope. What you saw was Malgar walked over towards the ledge, and then jumped down. And as you were kind of going, "What did he just do that for?" You then felt your feet pulled out from under you as you were dragged down behind him.
Yeah, I figured that.
Dovin looks at the door. That work for you?
At which point the door just busts out laughing and opens.
Quick question before I go in there. There's not any like mimics in there that are gonna make this even harder than it needs to be, are there?
He's just laughing.
All right. Dovin goes in.
Okay.
This looks an awful lot like a bedroom, not a study.
So, as we get down, I'm going to just. Sorry, Valen.
Don't worry, when we get out of here, you're dead, man. And you can tell that he has like a straight face, and he just walks away.
Oh.
Dovin in the room goes, "Is there
Kill you.
anybody in here? Can we just like talk this out and not have to have a giant battle, please?"
No. I
You can't. Not you. You're downstairs. I'm talking to the room.
I'm talking to the furniture, not you.
The resident of this house is dead. I am the other house.
There is no answer. There is a single door. There is a double door. There's a bed, nightstands, windows, wardrobe, fireplace, and a mirror on the wall.
Dovin's gonna look at the mirror and pray to God it's not like the mirror's downstairs. Anything?
Nothing.
Okay. He's gonna go over to the wardrobe and check it.
A wardrobe.
This is slightly disconcerting.
Nothing's trying to kill me. What's going on?
Seriously! He's gonna go over to the single door and like give it a knock.
Nothing.
He opens the door.
All right. Inside, there is a large box made out of wood.
He is going to cast Shillelagh on his quarterstaff just to be safe. And he is going to trigger his symbiotic entity.
I cast Cure Wounds 2 times. First on Velen and then myself.
Okay.
You're muted, Kim. And then he's gonna like take the tip of his staff and like gently tap on the box.
It sounds like a box.
He's gonna try and open it.
The box lid swings open. Inside, you see a statue of gold and rubies and sapphires in the shape of a dragon and a row of candles on a gold stand in front of it.
Do I recognize this dragon as Niv Mizzet or as somebody else?
It's generic enough that it, with the color scheme, could easily be Niv Mizzet, but there's nothing that would specifically make it definitely Niv Mizzet.
Okay, I'm not going to touch that for now. I'm going to go over to the double doors.
Mm-hmm.
Again, knock on them.
Nothing.
Open them. Oh,
And
hey! It's the way out.
You step out onto a open terrace.
Good to know. But where was the study? The end tables, do they have drawers, or is that just a picture and there's no actual?
Just round tables.
Okay. I'm going to check the wardrobe. Okay, I'm going.
Normal wardrobe with normal clothing.
Like not even worth rolling an investigation check for.
I'll be honest. I'll tell you now. It's a normal wardrobe.
Okay.
You look at it, and it's very clearly there's nothing special about it.
So that is the way out, but it was not the study. Dovin calls back to the door. Do you know anything about the statue in here? Door? Anything? Little help? Trying to make sure you're not turned to rubble. Am I coming through?
No, I can hear you, but this is what you're getting from the door.
Is there anything on the statue that I can hook my staff under? Like the wing or an arm or something? I don't want to stick my hand
the
in
wings
that box.
are outstretched, so you could hook a staff
Okay.
under one of the wings, yes.
All right. I'm going to hook my staff under the wing and like pop the statue up into the air so I can grab it. I don't want to stick my hand in that box. There's been enough mimics in this place.
It sounds like you guys are a bit paranoid, you know?
You know, it's not like Zederic almost had his ass chewed. Oh, wait.
And yeah, you managed to kind of wedge it up and lift the statue. It's quite heavy. I mean, gold and gems are not light.
Yeah. I am going to go over to the bed and pull the sheet off.
Mm-hmm.
And wrap the statue because I don't want it getting damaged.
Okay.
Dovin goes over to the door and goes, so... Wait a minute, the door is closed. Dovin's going to try opening the door.
Sorry, which door?
The one that now appears to be closed.
Ah, yes. It does not open.
He's going to knock.
No answer.
He's going to cast Identify. He's going to ritual cast Identify on the door.
Okay. In the 10 minutes that takes,
They would
the
get
other
back
two of you make your way back up the stairs.
I start walking up anyhow. Hello?
Yeah, I'm going to move up the stairs as well.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you make your way up easily, and you find no sign of Dovin, and the door is closed.
Yeah, and I healed you for 5 hit points, Ellen.
Yeah, that's not gonna fly over well at the moment. I'm gonna resist it.
Okay.
I don't think you can resist a cure spell. I think they removed that for 5th edition.
I've
Did
never
they?
heard that in 5th edition, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I heal for 5. Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, they removed the saving throw. It used to be in 3.5. Undead could resist it, but
They got rid of all of that, of it damaging undead as well.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, okay. You can't use it offensively anymore.
Yep.
No.
Okay. So as we come up and the door is closed, I'm just gonna go, yeah, fuck all that, dude. I'm gonna go into one of the rooms and sit down. There.
Dovin, something that probably Dovin would recall, even if you have not. There was mention of this place having 4 floors.
Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier as well.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier. I'm like, there's no stairs upstairs to the 4th floor.
And actually, from the balcony, whenever you were outside, you could see a 4th floor above you.
Because that's where the golems are. Right now, Dovin is afraid that he has sealed himself off in another pocket dimension inside of a pocket dimension, though. So, because again,
Valid concern.
that
Yeah,
is
you
as
might have done
sticky
that.
as it would do.
So you might have mocked up. Yeah, that's true.
So that's why I'm casting Identify. I want to see if the intelligence in the door is just being a dick and ignoring me.
10 minutes pass. Are you guys outside doing anything?
No.
Well, the door is closed, right?
It is, yes.
Yeah, I'm going to go over and knock on it after 5 minutes or something.
Good job.
Well, thank you. I don't think
Oh,
he
I know.
agrees though, but can you just tell me before we go where is Dovin right now?
He went through.
And is it possible for him to come back here?
Well, I mean, if I open, yes.
Will you open?
No.
Okay. Why not?
That wasn't the deal.
Am I hearing all of this, or
Actually, give me a perception roll. It's a 15 because it is a thick door. Nope.
why does Roll20 hate me so much today?
Okay, so he's trapped in there. Is basically what you're telling us.
Well, I mean, I wasn't telling you that, but it's a reasonable conclusion, yeah.
Do you have a name, by the way?
How many people do you think name their doors?
Well, it could be that since you are a apparently sentient door, that Antisdal would deem fit to name you.
Look, if you want to call me something, call me Lord Nobby.
I'll call you Anta's door.
I won't answer to that.
Or Dork.
You can't ask someone what they want to be called and then just not call them it.
Okay, Lord Nobby.
I like this.
What would it take for you to open the door again so that Dovin can come out?
You could throw him down the stairs again.
I look over at Velen.
Sitting in the other room in the chair, as you can see.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not even listening. I'm like sitting like half, and I opened up a bottle of what do I have on me? I had some sort of alcohol. I can't remember what I had.
Whiskey from the bar downstairs.
Yeah, whiskey.
Oh. Well, I don't think it's going to be that easy this time.
It was really funny, though.
Yeah, I thought so too. He didn't. But
Yeah, but he's a jerk.
well, you see, we don't really want to be here, and you obviously don't want us to be here, right?
Then go away.
Well, the thing is, we can't find the way out. So unless we find,
Pick a
unless
balcony.
we find,
Jump.
where is the balcony?
Oh, there's one in the room behind me, and there's one across the hall.
Is there a
Or
balcony
there's
across the hall?
or there's one below as well, I think.
Was there?
Well, I mean, there was the front door.
Yeah, there's a front door. We know we have to find a balcony, but I'm out of game now. We haven't actually found a balcony, I think.
I found one.
So, you see, we are looking for that balcony, but we haven't found one, and there's no balcony downstairs, and there's no balcony in that room over there.
Of course there is.
You mean the window?
No, there is another door in that room. Have you guys not noticed it? It is on the map.
No, actually, we didn't notice another door in there.
Oh.
Can you not see that door?
Yeah, yes, we can. We just didn't. Yeah,
Just didn't look.
just didn't perceive it.
I didn't see another door, so.
So,
Yeah, it's been there the whole time.
I'm going to
Over
go into
over
the
the
room.
top next to the table.
So, yeah, I'm going to go into the room here.
Mhm.
Look at Velen. The door insists that there should be a balcony over here.
You should jump out of it.
That is actually the plan. If we find out it's the way we have to go.
Yeah, I think you should try now, just in case.
Are you so? Oh, screw it. There is actually a door over here. Yeah, I'm going to go over and look through. Is it the same kind of door as we've met earlier?
It looks like an exterior door. As you walk over to it, though, there's actually glass. You can actually see out,
Okay.
and there is a balcony out there.
Well, I open it.
And there is a balcony.
Should I be able to see that on the map as well?
Can you not see that?
Not yet, anyway.
That's odd. I've moved.
No, doesn't look like it, Casey.
Don't know why it's not appearing then, because there's no... Hold on. Let me just refresh and see if something's not working right.
No, it's
Has it moved now that I've refreshed?
yeah, now I can see it.
And yeah, there's a balcony.
Okay, I move onto the balcony and.
I'm
Do I
gonna
get
put-
the same view as I would get looking out the front door, or the same?
You
Is it into the room?
actually, you're looking at the back wall of the shelf.
So I will be paying attention to this, by the way, because this is interesting.
Yeah, you step out and you're looking at the back wall of the shelf.
Right.
Because remember, the dollhouse is on a shelf.
Yeah.
You're now at the back of the house. So you have the shimmering field, and then beyond that, the back wall of the shelf.
Okay. I'm going to have a look, just investigation, looking at the railing,
Mm-hmm.
and because it looks like there are some sort of knobs on the railing,
Roll investigation.
and if I remember correctly, there was supposed to be a kind of in the journal, I think it was.
You investigate all of the knobs or all of the railing posts quite thoroughly, and you cannot find any hidden triggers or mechanisms or anything that makes any of them stand out from any of the others.
All right. I'm just looking at the journal entries. Is it journal entry 4?
Meanwhile, Dovin, your identify completes, and the door identifies exactly as it did before.
Dovin sits down and like braces against the wall and goes, "So you're really going to be this kind of dick, aren't you?"
Just out of curiosity, are you breaking against the north wall or the south wall?
North wall.
Roll me a perception when you do that.
$23.
You go to lean back against that wall, and you feel the wall feels different than some of the other walls in the house have.
Investigate.
Go for it.
Really?
That would be a 1.
That would be a 1. I'm going to try and investigate again. Because, like, literally, what else do I have to do? I'm kind of locked in a room.
You're kind of locked in a room. You've got the balcony.
14.
You start kind of feeling around and trying to work out what's going on. And as you're kind of feeling around, you accidentally touch something, and you're not quite sure what you touched. But as you do, the wall slides away.
Oh, that leads upstairs. I am going to stealth up the stairs. And I have advantage thanks to my Cloak of Elven Kind. Yay for advantage on Cloak of Elven Kind.
Nice. Okay.
I mean, I'm still continuing at half speed, so it doesn't break my stealth, so.
Mm-hmm. You reach a door.
While he's doing that, I'm going to go back into the other room and get one of the broken arrow shafts.
Mm-hmm.
Go back to the balcony and toss it off.
Oh no!
And see if the same thing happens.
Okay. Everyone roll me dexterity saves.
Really, everybody, you're becoming my new best. You're becoming my new best friend, May.
I'm taking the role of madman today, apparently.
There's another problem with you doing that, too. That's the back of a shelf.
That's
All of that
14.
stuff is gonna bounce back.
Sorry, Case, I forgot +4 roll thing.
Okay.
I need to add that to my roll somehow.
Bounce back? Not necessarily though.
It's at an accelerated speed.
Yeah.
So, initially, Malgar, Velen, and Dovin, you all take 6 bludgeoning damage as you lose your balance and fall.
I was sitting though. Does that matter?
I'll say you take half because you were already kind of, yeah.
I
Yeah.
will be fine in like half a minute.
Yeah. But then, Malgar, roll me another dexterity save.
Alright. That's better.
Okay, so you're going to take half of this roll, Malgar. Basically, the first roll there is as the house starts shaking, as the arrow hits the bubble and starts to quiver, and the bubble kind of shakes and rattles. This next one is as you watch the arrow pass through the bubble and splinter into pieces that start to immediately grow. You then watch them hit the back of the shelf, splinter again, and then rain back towards you as
Oh
a
shit!
rain of millions of toothpicks.
Why didn't you think of that?
Well, I didn't really remember how it worked.
So you're going to take half of 23 from a
Alright.
hail of toothpicks.
So 11 then. Well,
I don't know.
yeah.
And Dovin, that will break your stealth as well.
That's fine. I'm not doing anything really that would draw attention to me, and I'll just stealth again.
I'll just step away from the balcony, back into the room. Look at Velen.
Velen, as he
Down
walks
on
back in, you
myself.
see him like covered in like sawdust and toothpicks.
I'm gonna look at him. You're still an idiot.
Would I
And
have
we're still not
advantage from the
friends.
racket that caused? Because
But
right
that's
now I'm
funny.
stealthing based on sound.
Wait, sorry, repeat that?
Would I have advantage from the racket that caused? Because right now I'm stealthing based on sound because there's nothing actually looking at me.
I'm not going to say it would give you advantage because it happens and then it's over with by the time you're actually gathered together again.
Okay.
Well,
That's still a
I'm
16.
going to heal myself again.
And
Dovin, you're at another door.
and I'm back to 43.
You know, if I didn't know you were such an idiot, that would have made sense.
I'm going to investigate the door because you don't need... Well, no, you do need proficient with thieves' tools to find traps. Anyway, I'm going to investigate.
Feel free to join us in the efforts of actually trying
20.
to get out of this place, Velen. Because
There's no
while you're
traps on the
sitting there drinking, me and
Yes.
Dovin are actively trying to actually get something done.
By making
Correction.
an enemy of your party.
Correction,
Yeah.
you actually don't know what Dovin is doing at this point in time.
Dovin's just locked in a room.
That's fair
at this
enough,
point.
but I'm assuming. Are you that thin-skinned? It didn't look like it from earlier when you took the beating from that golem.
I'm not thin-skinned, my friend, but you'll find out how
Well-
thin-skinned I am if you continue that sentence.
I mean, he finished the sentence.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Anyway, Dovin's going to attempt to try the door.
Okay. The door opens.
And he's going to peek in, stealthing, and now it's based on sight. So now I get my advantage back.
Mm-hmm. Nice. And you look out onto a fairly unlit hallway.
Is that another door?
That's a window directly ahead of you.
Okay. And what's down the hallway?
It opens up into a room. You see a door, And then down in a corridor, you see what looks like possibly 2 more doors.
And then another one off to the
And
side.
then another door.
Okay. I'm going to go to each one of the doors separately
Mm-hmm.
and listen to see if I hear anything inside of them. So first one is
Only
Top.
4 perceptions.
okay. I
We'll
only see 3
go
doors.
top left, bottom
I don't
left.
see another one. Okay. So top left first. Also, apparently I am seeing directly through the bottom left door. I think your dynamic lighting line is a little off.
No, that door's not full, not closed all the way. Actually, as you get there.
Oh, okay. So perception.
That line is actually where it should be. It's just that door's not closed.
19 at that door.
At the first door, you hear nothing.
Okay. Going down to this one. Perception. This is bottom left.
Silence.
Okay. The other one on the other side of the narrow corridor.
Are you purely listening, or are you trying to look in?
I'm also going to peek in a bit.
Natural 20. With that, I'm actually going to give you a glimpse into the room and then close it again.
Okay.
You do hear silence at both of these, but that is what you see within the room.
Right. Cool. Dovin's going to completely pretend that room doesn't exist. And he's going to go up to this door now.
Okay. Silence.
Okay. He's going to try this door.
It is unlocked.
He is going to, carefully as to not break his stealth, slowly open the door and slowly peek his head inside. Nice. This looks an awful lot like a study. Or another bedroom, one of the two. And Dovin's going to close the door behind him and go, is anyone in here? Like, not loud enough to have his voice trail, but enough so
Who's
that
asking?
someone who's investigating what happened with the resident of this house.
He died.
How did you know that?
Because he died?
But how did you know he died? I haven't told you yet.
You're not the only one who can tell me things.
Who did you hear it from?
Oh, someone.
Does this someone have a name?
I'm sure he did.
Are you willing to help me, or should I just leave the room?
You should leave. Don't go into the room across the hall, though. I think that's where he went.
Can you tell me about him before I leave?
I could. Give me a perception as you're looking around the room.
19.
The voice is coming from a doll sitting on the windowsill.
So are you a mimic or an animated object?
No.
So you're neither. You have a name?
Yes.
Can I know? Will you tell me your name?
Karen.
Hi, Karen. I'm Dovin. I'm trying to find out about the man who lived here because he might have been involved in something dangerous.
Oh, he certainly was. I wouldn't look into it, though.
Do you know about it?
Yes. The man across the hall was looking into it.
Describe the man across the hall.
She describes what sounds like an Azorius investigator.
Dovin lifts his eyebrow. When did this man come in here?
Not long ago.
Within the last 24 hours of this place's time?
Maybe. Maybe a bit more. Maybe a bit less. It's hard to tell sometimes. Time doesn't pass the same when you're just looking out the window.
Did it seem like he came here on purpose or by accident?
On purpose. Definitely on purpose. Asked a lot of questions. Went across the hall. Didn't hear from him again.
How long ago was that?
A little while. Would you like to look out the window with me?
That depends. Are you going to try and push me through the bubble? Because I already know what happens when something goes through.
No. Just looking out the window. She seems to be telling the truth.
Is there anyone else in here, Karen?
No, not since the man left. Just you and me.
What's this room used for?
The master comes here to read and to write. To escape from the world and just imagine. Would you like to look out the window with me?
Does he look out the window when he escapes and imagines?
Sometimes.
Would I know this as the front of the house or the back of the house about?
Based on the geography of the third floor, you would know that that window should be looking out onto the balcony on the third floor, which is at the front of the house.
If I look out that window, Karen, am I going to see the master's office in the university?
Perhaps. Would you like to look out the window with me?
Maybe some other time, Karen. I need to figure out what was going on.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Unfortunately, something very dangerous is going on that will put a lot of people in danger, and I can't let that go.
That's what the other man said as well. I think he's let it go now.
Did he look out the window?
No, he didn't want to look out the window with me. He went across the hall. And then he screamed. And I think he's let it go now.
I'll make you a deal, Karen. If you tell me what's across the hall, I'll look out the window with you.
He's across the hall.
But what else is across the hall?
The room.
But what is in the room? Besides him.
It's the room with the dollhouse in it.
Another dollhouse like this one?
No, not like this one.
Can you tell me about the dollhouse?
No, I shouldn't. I can't. You don't want to go in there. You shouldn't go in there.
I need to know why I shouldn't go in there.
You'll scream. Much like he screamed. He's let it go now, though.
Do you know about the things in the room on the other side of this wall? Wait, was that the other side of the wall? No, it was not.
Kind of.
Oh yeah, it was. It was the wall.
It shares part of the wall, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, the master's studies. I wouldn't go near them either.
I have no intention of doing that. Is it safe to
Would you
sit
like to
down?
look out the window with me now?
I was just about to ask you, is it safe for me to sit down to do so? Because I have a bad leg and I cannot stand for too long to do it.
Of course. Sit down and look out the window with me.
I'm going to take the chair from over here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to place it in a way where I can see the window, but if I need to, I can lean back to break line of sight.
Okay.
What do I see out the window? Or am I making a roll?
Roll me a wisdom save.
Okay. Does it count as a charm effect?
I'll say yes in this
Okay.
case.
Then I have
I'm not
advantage.
exactly sure if it should fall into that or not, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt for this one and say yes.
24.
24. You go to look out the window and you feel this odd pull. Like this yearning to just sit and look out the window forever. But you were kind of prepared for something to happen, and you kind of managed to shake it off and look away.
Could I make out what's on the other side of the window before I had to pull away?
You saw the office, but out of the corner of the eye, of your eye, you thought you saw something else as well.
Like movement or...
Like something. You saw the office, but there was something about the office that didn't seem right. But then you pulled away before you could get any more detail.
That window is very dangerous, Karen.
No, it's just to sit and relax and just look out of.
I can't stay much longer. Do you know if there's another way out of the room below besides the door?
Well, yes. That's where the master returns to the other world.
Okay. I need to meet some friends, though, that are also in the house. I need to get out of the room and back into the actual proper house.
Just ask the door to open.
I've tried. He doesn't seem very eager to open for me.
Were you rude to him?
I
He
tried
doesn't
not to
like
be.
rude people.
I tried not to be, but one of my compatriots, unfortunately, is a little bullheaded.
That's a problem then.
Is there any way that you can think of that I can, show him that I am at least not being rude to him?
Well, if you had the key, it wouldn't much matter.
What key?
The key to the door, of course.
Unfortunately, if your master had that key, I would not be able to get it. Do you know if he kept a spare around here?
I'm sure he did, yes.
Is it okay if I look in here for it?
You can certainly look.
Thank you, Karen. Is that a drawer night table or just like...
It is,
this?
yes, yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to look in there and the desk. I'm going to also check the wardrobe, but I'm keeping my back to the window that entire time that I pass it.
Okay. Roll me an
So.
investigation.
You want 3, 1 for each, or just 1 in total?
Just one for the room is fine.
Come on!
No, okay, go ahead and roll it for each individually.
Lucky with those, aren't you?
I'm not going to screw you with a nat one for the whole thing. You got a whole 7 that time.
And a 19.
Okay. In the desk drawer, you find a book, and as you're looking through it, the book doesn't feel like it's closing fully. And you open it up, and it looks like there's a key that's been used as a bookmark in the book to hold a page.
Karen, is this the key?
It certainly looks like it.
Okay. Thank you very much, Karen. You've been a big help to me.
Would you like to look out the window with me again?
Some other
It's
time.
very lonely here.
I have already promised the ones in the lounge downstairs that I would make sure that they would not be lonely, and I will make the same promise to you.
Will you bring me someone to look out the window with me?
I may bring you someplace else that's safer, but just as nice.
With a window?
How about a park?
I very much like my window.
Then I will make sure that people come to visit you and find a way for them to safely look out that window, because I feel that there's a danger to that window that you might not see. Different eyes have different perspectives.
Yes, I would like someone to come and look out my window.
I'll see what I can do. And with that, I'm going to start stealthing my way back out and back
Okay.
down to the room below. So
And you're able to do so.
So before I try the key, I knock on the door and I'm like, can you please open for me?
Are you going to check the other rooms upstairs before you go down?
There's the one that I was just informed would be very, very bad. And I think there's
Mhm.
one other room I can check.
Mm-hmm.
So I will peek in, but I'm not going in. Like, I'm going to, stealthily stick my head in and check.
Okay. That's the one right across from
the golems.
Yeah. Okay.
You have me locked into Karen's room.
Oh. You said you closed the door.
Yeah, I closed it behind me because I didn't want anything coming up from behind me. So, yeah, this one. It just looks like another guest bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there a drawer on that end table?
There is, yes.
Okay, I'm going to stick my head in and look down the corner. And another wardrobe.
Mm-hmm.
I am once again going to close the door behind me.
Okay. I'll leave it open for now, just
Yeah.
make it easier. But yeah,
Again, same as when I did in Karen's room. Is there anyone in here?
no answer.
If there's something disguised as something else, please just let me know. I'm not in the mood for a fight at the moment.
No answer.
Well, doesn't seem like there's anything important in here, so I'm just going to go back down.
Okay.
And then, as I said, I go and I ask the door, can you please open for me?
No answer.
I try the key.
As soon as you take the key out and bring it near the door, you hear a click.
I open the door
And the door kind of mumbles, well, that's not very sporting.
well, I tried to be polite, and you just would not have it.
That's because you were rude.
I wasn't rude. Big guy was rude. I tried to
You
be polite.
you wouldn't throw him down the stairs for me.
My friend beat me to the punch.
Yes, I like him. I've asked him to do it again.
I don't know how that's going to go.
I can hope.
Well, thank you for your time, at least. And I go to check the other rooms for the others. Because I'm assuming that they're still up here, so. You might want to bring me back down to that floor.
Yeah, I need to, yeah. There we go.
I'm pretty sure I can see Velen from when I step out, so I go in here.
Mm-hmm.
So. We weren't the first ones in here.
Oh, good to know.
There was apparently a notorious investigator. He went upstairs. I found the way up to the 4th floor, by the way. He went upstairs to investigate and didn't make it out. There's a room up there with a window that seems to have some kind of effect on it. It tried to draw me into looking at it. I was able to break that, on myself at least. There is a doll up there, and I definitely found the golems. So.
Okay. So there might be. What was the guy
Oh no, he's dead.
doing? Oh, he's dead.
Yeah. The doll had informed me that he had gone into one of the rooms up there, screamed, and then was just gone. So I am
Oh, that's-
about 99,000% sure he is dead.
Okay.
Well,
Well, what about the way out? Did you figure?
yeah. Our friend Mr. Rude Door was the one blocking the way.
Yeah, okay.
So, but there's apparently another dollhouse upstairs. That was in the room that the investigator went into and didn't make it out. If we are going to examine that, I suggest we do it together. And I suggest we stay out of the room with the doll.
I would suggest so too. I'm just not sure if Ellen wants anything more to do with me. Apparently
I mean,
that-
to be
apparently
fair,
that-
you did yank him down the stairs.
No, don't
Well,
worry.
yeah.
I have plenty of things undone with you.
Are you sort of going into Yuri's footsteps here? Is that where you're trying to?
No,
Guys,
I'm not following anybody's footsteps.
the upside is you won't have to yank him down the stairs again.
Yeah.
I have a key.
Well, that's good.
The door was not happy that I found the key, but I have the key.
Well, You can be mad as much as you want, Velen, but if I hadn't done it, we'd probably still be standing outside the door there arguing.
Don't worry,
Dovin's gonna
I'm
Dovin's
not
gonna walk up
mad.
to Velen and cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Don't worry, I'm not mad at all.
Just disappointed.
No, you get points back. So I think you're back up to max Velen.
Yeah. No, you'll find out what mood I am in soon enough.
Well, you've already said that you're going to kill me, so...
No, that's the nice thing to do.
Guys, I want to
Which
remind
is-
you all of something.
You'll find out why we're called Boros.
You two, I want to, because you're boring. You two, I want to remind you of something very important. Right now, it is my job to keep you both alive. And I can very easily put things in your sleeping bags that you will not know what they are. Stop.
Yeah, I'm
Casey was
trying
not
to,
expecting the Boros boring comment.
not trying to create any conflict here.
You did what you had to do for us to be able to progress further. Velen, as a member of the Boros, and as someone whose job it is to enforce and do what needs to be done enforcing, you should understand that.
No.
That's a good point. So you're a hypocrite, is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying that
That's
the
basically what
second we
Boros
get
are.
out of here, you better watch your back at any day, any time, any point, because you're going to die.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's... I guess that's the end of this business relationship, then, I guess you can call it.
Dovin
I-
rolls his eyes. It's like herding cats. It's like herding cats. No, cats would be easier. It's like herding drudge beetles.
Well, I just didn't expect the Boros to be so thin-skinned. That's...
I didn't
Guys,
expect you to turn
both
on
of
your
you.
team member the first second you had the opportunity to.
I
When you
didn't
know-
turn on you.
Do I seem like a person that I have fun?
Dovin slams his staff on the ground, like to make the loudest sound possible to interrupt them. Both of you, you're grown men.
No,
Well, one of us is.
he's a kid.
You're both kids compared to me. Knock it off.
No. I'm gonna stand up. Now, where's this balcony?
It's through the other door. It's your call, though, if we want to go upstairs to the other floor and investigate, because there is stuff on the upstairs floor besides the golems, and I found the room with the golems in it, so we can avoid that room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I am also warning you that the doll, whose name is apparently Karen, seemed very adamant about the fact of not going in the room across the way. I also found another room that looked like another bedroom, but I wasn't going to investigate that one on my own because last time I checked anything, I wound up getting swarmed by map mimics. So, yeah.
Your mouth moves too fast right now.
Right.
I'm gonna
Dovin
throw
realizes he smells the whiskey and goes, yeah, that's probably
I'm gonna,
because you've been
I'm gonna,
drinking.
I'm gonna stand up and throw the bottle on the floor. Anyway, Dovan, you've been a good friend. I fucking hate your guild, but you've been a good friend.
I mean, the Azorius tried to make us illegal once and it didn't work for them, so you can hate us all we want. We're going to be around.
I know. The same way we're always gonna be around, and we're always gonna hate each other. But you're a good guy. So, oh, I gotta pee. Sorry, I'm gonna turn around and piss.
Not in the mid. Dovin looks under the bed for a chamber pot and throws it at Velen's head.
Just don't piss off the balcony. And... Good.
I'm literally turning around and piss.
Dovin literally throws a I wasn't kidding, grabs a chamber
No,
pot
I
from under
know.
the bed.
I know, but considering I'm armored from top to toe, it's like a dunk. Oh yeah, good idea.
All right. So I assume we're going into the. I assume that the three of us are now going upstairs.
So I'll help you
Well-
out.
Yeah, I'm coming with you, of course.
Oh, do we have to bring the traitor?
All right.
It's
Is that how
like
it is?
it's worse than cats. It's worse than cats.
I mean, all he does is hide in a corner, goes off and gets us into this mess to begin with because he can't live well enough alone, and then gets us blamed, and then
Both
How did
of
I
you
get you into this mess?
stop.
by being you. All right.
Okay.
Ugh.
One, he didn't get us into this mess. We've already had confirmation of that. Two, if
No,
anyone in
no,
the
no,
party
no.
was a traitor,
No, he got us into this mess. He just didn't do the deed. Two very different things.
No, they aren't.
Yeah.
Two, if anybody in the party was a traitor, it's Jury, and he's gone.
But Jerry was a good guy. I mean, bit broad around the shoulders, attacked everything he saw, liked killing stuff, but he was a good guy.
Yeah, by the way, you're welcome for me bringing your gear back from those bitches.
Can we just get on with what we're doing?
Well,
I think what
apparently,
we're gonna do, guys. Before you guys head upstairs,
Yeah.
because looking at the time,
Yeah.
we will
Oh,
not
yeah.
get through upstairs. I think we're gonna call it there.
How long is Mama gonna be away? Because it would be kind of cool having him here. Well, theoretically here to go upstairs.
Spell study.
Well, the thing is, from here, I'm not sure if he was going to be away next week or not, but next week is the week that I will be packing to leave, or like getting everything together to leave. So
What are you
either
saying?
we're gonna, Mhm.
What? No. Yeah.
So either we're going to have like a short game, in order to kind of just try to wrap this up. Although I'll be honest, at the rate you guys are going, I don't think you'd get through it in a short game. I had planned this to be a 2-week thing, and we're on, I think, week 4 now.
Yes.
Yeah. This is kind of normal for us, okay? See, why
Yeah,
do you
I
all?
know.
I don't understand why you always like suggest like these short times. You should always
I
like
keep thinking that, yeah, never mind.
quadruple
I
your
keep-
time,
I
and you're so good.
Yeah. So I'm thinking actually that we might end up having to pick this up once I'm back. So basically skip the next 2 and then finish it up the week following.
Yeah.
How's everybody sound with that?
Sounds fine by
So-
me.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we will return to this point and explore the 4th floor when we pick up in 2 weeks.
Alrighty.
I will be in touch with you guys on Skype. I'll link you my YouTube videos while I'm away. And yeah, we'll pick up in 2 weeks with the 4th floor.
I just have one question.
Mhm.
Why is Dovin the party father?
Oh, because I'm a bitch and he's an asshole, or the other way around. I mean,
You're a bitch and an asshole. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to get things done.
wow.
Don't-
Wow. Because like you go into stealth, to wrap around ties around my feet when you know it's the one thing my character would probably hate.
Genius.
I know, I agree. So me as a person, I love it. Pereira did an amazing thing, but in game, I want to kill him.
Yeah,
Just
fair
understand.
enough.
where we're at.
I do want to state, Pear, you don't have to worry about that because as long as Dovin is alive and with the party, he's not going. To
No,
kill you.
I'm worried about the fact because I'm gonna do a roll for myself, and it might be one shot, blast everything into one hit, and do like
No.
90 damage and see him go to the ground.
It's
And then it's
fine. Spare the dying is a wonderful cantrip.
Yeah. And so
And then he casts Finish the Dying with his sword the following round.
my point is that he will probably
I
go
mean,
after this, like,
you hit
oh, shit.
0 with spare the dying, so you are technically dead for a short period.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he did get what he wants.
Exactly. And then I was gonna say, because I will probably feel bad and heal him afterwards. That's the point I'm trying to make. Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I'm a good guy. He just
All right, guys. Good
All right,
game.
later all.
That was
Great
good
one.
fun.
I'll see you guys in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
I'll talk to you
Yeah,
on
thanks.
Skype.
I gotta organize my notes. So
All right, later.
later.
Yeah. See you.
See you.
Bye.